So I am about to hit the road, visit some family, and I thought it'd be fun to take just a few moments and talk about my bag for a second that I take on most of these trips and what's in it. So the purpose of this trip is not a photographic one in nature. It's just to visit family. I, of course, will be taking pictures because I often do. And I just kind of want to go over some of the things that I'm bringing with me and maybe touch on why for a few of those. But first, let's talk about this bag. This is the Think Tank Airport Antidote version 2. They actually don't make this bag anymore. They have ones very similar to it. It is an incredible bag. It's been backpacking with me. It's right now carrying about 28 pounds of gear. I weighed it on the scale before I left, and it really feels like a dream on the back. So comfortable back here. It is a backpack only. It's a smaller version. They're slightly bigger bags or roller bags, but it's just so built so well. Here in this big outer pouch sits a laptop case, and in that I have a MacBook fits in there, and actually a little iPad with chargers in there as well. So very well connected on the road. And that whole thing is just a solid little case itself. So we're going to put that to the side. Nothing else in that back flap. Integrated locking system right in here, tied into the system, and a little shower cap. Always swipe the shower caps from the hotels. They make great emergency rain covers for your camera because they have that little bit of elastic strap. So you should always have at least one of those around. And this is just a simple, it's not going to deter, or sorry, it's not going to keep a determined thief if you really leave your bag alone, but it does provide a little extra security, and that's all integrated here in this top flap. It's wired in right here, then is wired into the bag, so just a little padlock right there. Now, inside the bag, it's one of the compartmentalized bags with the little Velcro dividers. And what do I have in here? Let's start at the top. Top flap, I have a birthday card for one of the family members I'm visiting. Little USB charger. My bigger circular polarizer. I'm headed to Seattle. Probably going to be gray most of the time, but you never know. It's nice to have that. Extra batteries, some AAA for headphones, AA's for the microphone. In loops are my favorite rechargeable batteries. They work really good. iPad HDMI out, so that's there. Little dead kitten wind muff for the mic if we do a little recording, family recording outside. Again, not a photographic trip in nature, but I still like to bring all this stuff. The little lav mic that I've mentioned before, $17, does a very decent job. Corded mic. I couldn't find my spare battery, so I'm hoping this one isn't dead. The batteries seem to last a month or two. The little LED light panel, which we're probably going to be using right now, shed some more light on this right here. I do love this thing. I think that it's gone up in price slightly. Last time I checked, it's closer to $35, which is still a great deal. Runs off of 6 AA batteries. Again, you want rechargeables. And throws a nice amount of light, and it's got the different little panels to slide in to balance your color. T4i, currently with an SD card in it, 16, or is it a 32 did I put in there? 32 gigabyte SD card. Shouldn't have to change that much. Use that for time lapses and some general walk around shots. The camera you're not seeing is the camera recording. That's my 5D with a 24 to 70 lens on it. The little GPS logger. I love this thing for traveling because I am a map nerd. It works really nicely with the T4i or the 5D. Portable hard drive. This is just a cheap little enclosure and a 500 gigabyte notebook drive, notebook drive, the 2.5 inch. And I bought them separately and put them together. I have since thrown this down on the ground really hard in a really stupid accident. It was started to slide off the table. I went to catch it. Instead of catching it, I literally just pushed it into the ground really hard. It still works. I feel really lucky in that respect, and I don't think that it's going to keep working forever. I use it as a kind of a quasi backup, but I don't put anything only on there that's important because I think it might die at some point. A little card wallet with a bunch of SD cards. Currently in the 5D is one 16 gigabyte compact flash and one iFi card. Spare battery and battery charger for the 5D. Spare battery charger for the T4i. Notice that I don't have, or well, you didn't notice yet, but I'm telling you I don't have the cord because you know that other trick? Don't bring that stupid cord if you have a Mac around, because you can jab in one of these little Mac bits and then you're fine. So, you know, travel light, as I got tons and tons of crap here. But little things like that make me happy. My rapid strap. One flash. This is the 580. Compact flash card reader. This is because the 5D has no way to trigger a flash without a flash on top or a wireless transmitter. This is a little wireless transmitter, just in case I want to do some off-camera flash stuff. Yeah. And then up here we got a trigger trap dongle, an audio splitter. I'm curious to see if the trigger trap can be split to two cameras at once. I thought I might be able to try on this trip if I have some time. A little messy in here. We got trigger trap dongle camera specific cord. This one is for the 5D. Another trigger trap dongle. We have, this is a long audio cable. If I want to extend the mic a little bit. What else do we have in here? We have this little USB host cable that I can use with the DSLR controller app on the Nexus to control either the T4i or the 5D. I've had not greatest luck with the T4i. Another trigger trap dongle, or sorry, not dongle, but camera connection. This is for the T4i. USB cord for the card reader. Spare plate, because the other thing you're not seeing is this tripod's currently sitting on my Mi Photo Benro travel tripod. A little bit of silica gel. I keep it in there. It makes me feel like it keeps everything dry. In actuality, it's probably long dead. And this is a USB charger for the car. I can really ditch this because that is an extra. What else? So as I said, the Mi Photo Benro is traveling. So all of this is going to be checked. I'm sorry. All of this is going to be a carry-on. I don't let anybody touch this. This is my stuff. And it goes with me onto the plane. Things that I do check is like the tripod. You know, it would be a bummer if I lost it, but it wouldn't be the end of the world. If I lost most of this, it would be the end of the world. The other fun thing is this monopod that I've got this little spare head on that you can flip and very nicely reach that out in front of you and do self shots and spin shots and family shots and things like that. Now the one other thing, we spent a little time in a pool, and that is this little waterproof housing that I've used only a couple of times. I've been really impressed with it. I should say I've been really impressed with the quality of shots you can get underwater with it. The thing itself is a glorified Ziploc bag that feels only slightly stronger than that, but so far it's held together. It does make me a little nervous every time I put my camera in it, but it's got little grippy spots to put your fingers in here and there to let you have a good bit of control over your camera still. And I think that's it. So that's messy, and I have to pack everything back up now. So that was just kind of a glimpse of what I'm taking on a non-photographic trip. But obviously we'll be using my camera soon. And if you have any questions about anything you just saw here, leave a comment down below, and I'd be happy to answer. Thanks for watching.